As the tribe emerges from the dark, wet jungle, the tribe knows not what it will see. Ding! A little pathway and a beautifully lit morning fence on the north shore of Maui. What's happening, tribe? Today's gonna be a little different. Today we're putting down the wrenches. We aren't gonna touch the bikes. We aren't gonna think about the bikes. We're not doing anything with motorcycles at all whatsoever today. Today, it's me, my tripod, you guys, and my camera. My Nikon D800. We're gonna go out. Today is a gorgeous day on Maui, and we're gonna see if we can capture some beautiful photos. And I'm thinking the first photo we're gonna capture is the waves smashing up against this rock up here. Check this out. Do you see the shot? 3, 2, 1, boom. Big whitewash flying over that gorgeous lava rock. Oh, I think that's a shot right there. I'll try to share my camera settings with you guys. I'm gonna try to set up my own limitations today. And what my limitations are gonna be is 1 frame per shot. So if I frame this up, set the composition, see what the image is gonna look like, I'm gonna set all of my settings to the best of my ability and just pop 1 shot. I'm not gonna even look at it. We'll look at it later. And it's just a good way when you're shooting digital to kind of test yourself and build your confidence in photography. A lot of the times with digital, people go to the automatic settings and just pop away. Then you come home, you have 5,000 photos on the card. It's just kind of discouraging. So this is sort of a way to make digital feel a little more like film. So anyways, that's our workflow, and I'm gonna set this first shot up right here. Let's bring in the intro. Oh. Alright, so we got our first shot set up here. We're just gonna shoot up against the rugged coastline. You can see there's a lot of water movement right here. So with the camera, I've set it to f/22, which is what I need to do to set my shutter speed as slow as possible. In this case, the slowest shutter speed I can get with the light that's here is 1/25 of a second, but that's gonna be all right. I just want a little bit of motion blur in the water here. Whereas the next shot, I want it to be frozen in time. So I have it set to the timer as well, since with a slower shutter speed, you don't want to be touching the camera. And I'm going to time it in a second, right here. Okay, right here, it's got about 10 seconds on it. So I want this water to wash up, which it's doing. Okay, and as it's washing back, right around now, it's going to be, okay, right there. See, I got everything kind of pulling back, so there should be a little bit of motion blur. Oh, we can't look at it. Oh no. Okay, so we got our first shot in the bag. The second shot is this rock here. It's just so gorgeous with these waves smashing up against it. So this one's gonna be a little bit of a waiting game because we gotta wait for 1, a huge wave, and then 2, we're gonna do a slow, oh, see, that's perfect right there. We're gonna do a slow shutter speed, or a fast shutter speed, so we can just freeze all the water perfectly frozen in time. So I'm looking for like 250th of a second to 500th of a second, really fast. So let's see what that looks like. 3, 2, 1. Ah, that was pretty nice, I think. All right, here we go with shot number 3. This is a little bit of a tricky one. It seems like a simple scene. Got a little bit of light on the rocks here in the foreground. Little shred of light on the beach. Not worried about it right now because as the sun comes up, the shadow's just gonna keep pulling back, which is good for the shot. But right now there's just a little bit of beach in it. It looks cool. Just kind of adds a little color in the foreground. But the trickiness comes into play where I want everything from this rock right here all the way to the mountains in focus. But I also want a decent shutter speed because I just want to freeze like 1 wave out there kind of breaking. So I gotta find that happy balance. If I shoot at like f4 or a wider aperture, I'm not gonna get that clarity in the rock all the way to the background. So I've decided to go with like an f8. That's what gave me about a 3 to 400th of a second of shutter speed. And let's see if we can pop a shot of just a simple background wave just breaking. If we could get like a surfer dropping in on a wave and just one little quick pop, that I think would be just perfect for the shot. Something simple, just kind of calm and mellow looking. You see in the background, just like that little peak breaking. Oh, there we go. There's somebody dropping in right there. Okay, we got him doing a little turn on the wave. Ooh, that's nice too. But oh no, we've already shot our shot, so we're out of here. So we're down here at what's called Baby Beach, and this guy's blocking the whole shebang. And the shot we're looking for is shooting in the opposite direction. Okay. So this is kind of nice. I don't know. Let's check it out. Oh, this shot is money right now. The clouds were over the mountain kind of mucking and muddling them up, but now it's just freaking gorgeous. So we're gonna grab the camera and pop off a shot. We only got one. And so this shot is just about the same as the last shot we took. It's at around f8 at a 300th of a second or so. And the shot is framed so we don't get that car in it. We're just in front of the car. We don't get my shadow here from the camera tripod. And the question I have right now is, do I remove that stick or leave it in here? I think I'm gonna take it out. I think I'm gonna take the stick out. Alternating the nature of the shot. But it's a little distracting, so sometimes you gotta make that call with landscape photography. You gotta be a badass and grab that stick and just trash it. All right, let's pop this shot off. All right, we just popped off that shot. I didn't even have time to grab the Sony and record the shot because a surfer dropped in and I just wanted to get him before he went in front of that rock right here. And so he's just behind it. He's just like a little Easter egg in the shot. He's just this little fun little thing to find. But I hope the shot comes out nicely and maybe we'll review him at the end of the video or something. I don't know, we'll see. All right, moving on, next location. The next location is a very exciting location. Let's go there right now. Costco. Ugh. Well, on any good photo adventure, you need to have the ability to trek around the island. So we're gonna get some cheap, shitty gas at Costco, and then we're gonna head up to the mountain because we have some beautiful white fluffy clouds just chilling up top. I'll show you guys in a second. Let's gas the Super Nissan machine up and be on our sweet way. Wow. You guys see those? Oh yeah, you can see them easy. Look at that. Beautiful valley captured with 36 megapixels of Nikon-ness. Woo! Makes me all fuzzy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at these mountains. So massive. They make you feel so small. We can't really shoot in that direction. It's a little too contrasty. But we need to get up to that little guy in the background, and we're gonna shoot that way. That away. All right, tribe, we're actually gonna try to pull this shot off right here. Haven't taken the hike yet, but this shot is so cool looking. The way the sunbeams are blasting through the mountain is just awesome. But one of the problems here with this shot, there's several problems. The first problem is this is such a wide angle lens right here that it's just lens flaring like crazy, and the hood doesn't protect against that because it's super wide. The second problem is we have some really brightly lit greenery here in the foreground, then the sun in the background creating this like really dark middle muddled area. I don't even think the video camera can pick it up. But the Nikon D800 has some amazing dynamic range, which is the value of light between the lightest value in the picture to the darkest value. So I'm gonna see if I can pull this shot off. I'm gonna have to turn this camera off because what I'm gonna have to do is while I'm shooting, I'm gonna have to reach way up here. As you can see just in this lens, see that lens flare that leaves? Well, the lens flare in this camera is minor, but in this thing, it's just a major lens flare. So I'm gonna try to block it and pop this shot off, and then we're moving on. I'm happy with that. I think I got it. I don't know. Can't look at the pictures yet, so who knows? I'm gonna set another limitation for myself today. And it's gonna be that I can shoot no more than 12 pictures. So I think that was number 5. Let's see, we had the coastline 1, the splash 2, the shooting towards the mountains 3, the red location number 2 would be 4, this would be 5. So we've only got 7 more shots, 7 more potential shots today, and then it's done. We have met our limitations, and that's just fun. It feels like you're shooting film and you only have 12 shots. All right, we have reached it, but we don't want the same shot everybody else has, so we're gonna go here. I'm gonna trek up this trail a little ways. I'm walking past the little hut right there. We're gonna hike up this mountain a little ways because, well, what I was saying was everybody has that shot right there, right? And if you're gonna shoot landscapes and you're here already, you might as well walk a little further to create the perfect shot. I think I'm gonna have to go further, but that's what we want right there. We want Iao, Needle, and that big ass massive mountain in the background. I think my white fluffy clouds have left the building, so no luck on that. But let's find a nice little outpost and take a gorgeous photo. Oh my gosh, hiking up this mountain is a birch, but I think we found our spot. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice clear shot of Iao Needle. And right now we're in the middle of the sticks here. And I forgot the water in the Super Nissan machine. Stupid! But this is gorgeous. I'm gonna set this shot up and see what we get. Alright tribe, I'm totally and completely happy with the framing here in this shot. Got those nice white fluffy clouds. Actually, I'm just gonna shoot it right now because those clouds are changing fast. So we got it set to timer. We're at about, camera's way the hell up there. Look at that. We're at about, I think F8 and I don't know, a 200th or so of a second. And this shot is so gorgeous. The time right now is absolutely perfect. The shadows, everything is so gorgeous, so pretty. And the tripod is on maximum extension just so we can keep as much of this stuff right here out of the shot as possible. But oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this shot. This is great. I might just sit around for like 10 more minutes and see what happens with the clouds. But I can't, can I? Because I set a limitation for myself. I can't reshoot it. I just shot it. It's done. So we're done here. Moving on. It's small detour. You gotta love it when your phone company calls you and they're not wanting something. They actually want to give you something. So T-Mobile called me yesterday and they're like, hey Kalani, we got a free upgrade for you. Well, not an upgrade, not an upgrade on the phone, but an upgrade of your plan. And we want to offer you unlimited data at no extra charge. And I'm like, what? Huh? No, it's got to be like $1.99 or something. They're like, no, just, it's a free promotion. I was like, all right. So I'm gonna go to the local T-Mobile shop right now and upgrade me and Cupcake's phones. Welcome to the Ka'ahumanu Shopping Center, Maui's premier destination for all of your shopping needs. T-Mobile, you lied to me. I only get 9,999,999 gigs of data. Why you guys gotta lie like that? Just be honest. Alright, that's done. That was exciting. We're heading up the mountain now. Let's go get some beautiful, I have one shot in mind. It's called The Long and Lonesome Road. And I hope you like it. It's looking good. Look at that. It's so clear. It's a little hazy, but it's pretty damn clear. We're gonna go to a place called Ulupalakua, and it's gonna be wrapping around the right side of the mountain over here. And I think it's gonna be perfect for the shot that I have in my head, the long and lonesome road. We only have 6 photographs left, so we gotta use them conservatively. Party is almost over. All right, we are en route to the mountain, but every once in a while you just have to stop and ask yourself whether or not this is a shot. I think this is a shot right here. Check it out. Beautiful horses, a little bunch of pine trees in the background, and just a gorgeous skyscape. We only have 6 shots left, and one thing I don't like about the shot, but I might be able to get around it, is these shadows in the foreground. I'd rather have the horses all in total sunlight. But this is looking pretty good. Yeah, let's shoot it. Let's shoot it. Let's use one of the 6 up. All right, I'm gonna set the camera up. And, oh man, look at this. So beautiful. We used to come up here in this property and play paintball. It's so much fun. There's all these, I don't know if you can see in the background, all these old army bunkers. All right, let's set the camera up. We have set up our shot. Same thing, we're at f8 right now, about a 2/50th of a second. Nice aperture for this shot. And let's see if we can get the shot. The sun is actually working right now. It's in the foreground, so you're getting this nice patch of light. But we gotta manipulate our talent here a little bit. Okay, the brown horse is making a career out of slowly moving forward, and the white horse keeps inching his way with the brown horse. How do you get horses to move? Come on, horsey! Here, little horsey! Yeah, it's a good horsey! Definitely not a horse whisperer. Okay, I'm pretty stoked with the horse staggering right here. It's looking pretty good. I think that'll work. The horse in the middle is great. It's got a minor bird on his back, so I'm gonna shoot it right now. We got it on timer. All right, there we go. Timer's going. It's looking good, I think. All right, there it is. There's a shot. I don't know what it looks like. Turning the camera off and we're out of here. We're en route to the long and lonesome road, but we had to stop right here because this is a shot. This looks cool. I like it. I'm digging it. And I'm using this telephone pole as a lens flare removal tool. Anyways, it's just gorgeous. You got vines growing up all these trees. This is a pretty nice scene. So let's just pop one off. Well, I think right now we're at f5.6, 1/25th of a second. And I'm gonna overexpose this one by a 1/3 of a stop just to pull out some of that shadow detail in the darker areas. So that's it, we shot it, we can't look at it, moving on. We are on shot number 9, it's a little windy up here. I like this shot, this is gorgeous. This one's gonna be, the composition's gonna be a lot of sky, a little bit of land. So check it out. Yeah, how's that? So we're composing the shot, instead of kind of shooting it like this, we're composing it so we have a lot of sky in it. And we're standing on top of the Super Nissan machine. Let's fire it away. I am at f5.6, 1/800th of a second because the truck is shaking. Boom. Okay, we're almost out of here. The game is almost over here. The long and lonesome road is right around the corner. That might be our last shot today. Hope you like it. Alright tribe, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little photography vlog, hanging out with me, taking pictures. We are at our last shot, and we're going handheld because I want to get really low down to the road. I want the yellow lines to be in the center of the photograph and make it look as dramatic as possible. But here's our long and lonesome road, just vanishing off into the distance. I just love this shot, so hopefully it comes out pretty cool. The clouds are, whatever. They're kind of cinematic. Super Nissan machine is just stuffed away in the bushes. So, hope you guys like the shots. I'll post a link down below if you want to check out any of the photos from today's shoot. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.